And I'm Owen Locke, and thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Obtv.
Well, you look refreshed, Owen, so I know you had a pretty good vacation.
Yeah, it was nice, I did. I relaxed, I had a chance to cheer on my favorite basketball team, the Celtics.
What a coincidence that you mentioned supporting your team. You know, certain groups never have a chance to have their voices heard. As a result, they have to find other ways for people to support their cause.
You're correct, Anushka. And this is why today is the Day of Silence for the LGBTQ community.
The purpose of the Day of Silence is to make people aware of the constant harassment and bullying that the people in the LGBT community have to face.
To get a better idea of the importance of this cause, we are fortunate to have a member of the LGBTQ community with us here today in the studio.
Welcome, Jonah.
Hey.
Can you tell the audience why the Day of Silence is important?
The Day of Silence is very significant and important to us because there are many members of the LGBTQ community that are very afflicted by bullying, and many non-members as well. And we just really want to express unity and diversity and loving and accepting one another in this very important day.
Is this an event for only people in the LGBTQ community?
Absolutely not. Everyone is very much included in this. Many people that are straight, bi, gay, lesbian, whatever you are, everything in between and beyond, you're all accepted.
Lastly, as a member of the LGBT community, why is this day important for you?
This day is very important to me as a member of the LGBTQ community because as a person who has been afflicted by bullying and a person who has been threatened and has experienced the whole shebang of why this day is so important for us, I feel like it's important for me to voice my own way to say, hey, everyone is welcome. We are all in this world together. Nothing really genuinely is supposed to be judgmental or not, and we should all just express unity and be all together.
Thank you, Jonah, for stopping in today and bringing more awareness to this important cause. To continue in this vein of sharing information, we at OBTV thought that another way to ensure that there is no hate against the LGBT community is to understand important terms and their relevance for this community.
Let's go to Rashid with this week's 360 as he gives us more information about the LGBTQ community.
Good morning, OB. My name is Rashid Acker, and as Owen stated, today I will be covering the Day of Silence. This is a student-led national event where students take a vow of silence to highlight how voices of those in the LGBTQ community are often not heard. The Day of Silence was started by a University of Virginia student named Maria Palezzi and was later helmed by the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network. As the name illustrates, this advocacy group is for all students. It gives them a chance to spread awareness about the effects of bullying and harassment that people who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning suffer every day. Nearly 4 in 5 LGBTQ students don't see positive LGBTQ representation in their curriculum. Nearly 9 in 10 experience verbal harassment, and almost a third miss school for feeling unsafe or uncomfortable. This is why we have a Day of Silence. It is a chance to bring awareness to the pain that this community endures. By taking a day-long vow of silence, students can symbolically represent the silence of LGBTQ students. I had a chance to speak with a passionate supporter of this cause, Ms. Scone.
Good morning, OB. My name is Rashid Acker, and I'm here with Ms. Scone. As you know, today is a Day of Silence. What does it mean to you?
The Day of Silence is very important to me. I think LGBTQ students kind of across the country often face verbal and physical harassment in schools, and many of these students don't have a GSA, they don't have peers or adults that they can turn to. So the Day of Silence represents a way that the entire school community can gather around these students. They can, clearly identify themselves as people who are willing to stand with these vulnerable students and stand up for them in instances of bullying or harassment.
I completely agree, but however, not all the students at OB know about the Day of Silence. What are some ways we can bring more awareness to it?
That's a great question, Rashid. So first of all, I hope that many of you have already signed up for the Day of Silence before school started. But if you are interested in staying engaged with the types of events that GSA is putting on, keep your eyes and ears open for other announcements, flyers that GSA has put up. You're more than welcome to connect with me, Ms. Scone. I'm in 3B68, so past the Tiger Zone in the basement. So for example, right now we're working with Boston Glass, which is a Roxbury organization that focuses on LGBTQ youth of color. And we're working with them to host at least one, if not a series of workshops on how to be a better ally. So for those of you who are really interested in the Day of Silence and events like it, keep your eyes open for more information about that.
Thank you for your insight on the Day of Silence, Ms. Scone, and back to the 360.
Thank you, Ms. Scone, for taking that time to enlighten us on the Day of Silence. To have a voice is to have power to influence people to see things in a new light. It is a chance to make people aware of who and what you are and that you do exist in this world. Unfortunately, too often, members of the LGBTQ community's voices are silenced, oftentimes in a violent manner. This needs to stop, especially at OB. We celebrate diversity in all of its shapes and forms, and I personally look forward to the day when we no longer have to be silent to bring awareness to this cause. When members of the LGBTQ community can say loud and clear that my voice is heard. That's it for this week's OB360. Back to you.
Thank you, Rashid, for that informative 360. This is information that is important for all people and not just the LGBT community. Now that we have a better understanding of the Day of Silence, Obtv put together some skits on how not to react to our LGBTQ community.
Oh my god, did you see them holding hands?
Yeah, that's pretty...
What's up, guys?
Bro, did you see them holding hands?
Yeah, man.
They're both boys, like, that's weird.
It's funny, they're both guys.
I don't really think it's funny. It's just they're trying to express who they are. Why
How?
does that matter?
They're just running around the whole school holding hands together. That's insane.
Bro, stop trying to suppress who they are. They love each other. So what? Why does that matter? Do you know that nearly 9 out of 10 LGBTQ students are verbally harassed every day, and 1 out of 3 have to miss school because of it?
Wow, I had no idea. Now I feel bad and inconsiderate.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I'm going to go see Miss Scone right now to sign up for the Day of Silence, which is today. Do you guys want to come and try to find out something about it?
Sure.
Yeah, count me in. Walk down.
Let's go.
Great job, team. This is a reminder that we at O'Brien celebrate Pride at every moment of every day. As a result, we do not tolerate any form of bullying or harassment in this community.
Most definitely. Although the climate of this country seems to be more harsh than ever, we as the future leaders can demonstrate that hatred and bigotry do not belong in this or in any community. As a small reminder, before we end our show, the 3rd term finally ended and the grades closed on Wednesday. So make sure that if you did not do good in 3rd term, that you start 4th term out strong. That
goes the same to the seniors. Do not slack, guys. We're almost done with the year, so let's finish the show.
I can't wait for graduation!
Me too. Well, that's all for OBTV. I'm Owen Locke.
And I'm Dishka Dunkley.
Saying,
we are the best because we are O'Brien. See you next week!